everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Low Carb Wishes, Keto Dreams. My name is Heather, and this channel is dedicated to my weight loss journey utilizing the ketogenic diet. If things like daily vlogs about what I'm eating in a day, recipe videos, and things of that nature seem like they are up your alley, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, always over here, subscribe button, the bell, so that you get, the subscribes you, the bell lets you know when I do things. I don't know why we have two, but go ahead and hit those and like my videos so that the mystical YouTube algorithms know that people like what I'm putting out there. This morning I've got my, I got my coffee, and I got eggs and hot dogs again, because honestly I like the beef franks from Sam's Club. Hot dogs are basically just sausage, so I'm having that. I've got excuse me, 3 eggs, 2 hot dogs. Babby's probably gonna eat a hot dog and an egg, so I usually end up sharing like about a quarter to a third of my food with her, so that's good. So I've got a funny story for you today. My eldest daughter is a hoot. She's hilarious. You have seen her before if you've been around her a while. And so yesterday was youth group last night, and she got enough of her work done that she was able to go to youth group last night, so yay. But I have to confess here just a little bit. I am watching Pogoyo. I am a little bit of a road rager. Like, I get in my car and everybody else on the road's a moron, except me. And I verbalize that through my windshield. Now, we get to church, and we pull into the driveway, and our church has this 4-way stop that they've put, you know, your little stop signs, and then they've put those like concrete islands that you see in roadways that have like the grass median type thing. They've put 4 of those, 1 in each corner of this 4-way stop. Now, rather than designing them to the corner maybe being a little cut off so that when people turn a little sharp, they're not hitting it with their rear tire, they didn't do that. They go right up to the intersection. And so we get to this 4-way stop, and just prior to us getting to this 4-way stop, another car pulls up at the 4-way stop. So I pull up and I stop, and I look at them, and they just sit there. Now I'm trying to turn where they're at. So they, of course, have pulled up like at least 4 or 5 inches over that halfway mark in the road. It's not actually a line. It's just, you can see where they poured it, and it's halfway. So I could make the turn, but it would be very uncomfortable. It's gonna be a tight turn. And so I'm like looking at this guy in through his windshield, and he's not moving. So I start going, and I turn tight, and of course my back wheel clips the edge of that concrete barrier. We go up and over it, and I get close to this dude's car, and finally he realizes, oh, this person's turning, and decides to go. And of course I have several not nice words that I am spewing through my windows closed, of course, at this person. You know, they're a blinkety blink, blankety blank moron, you know, move your flipping car, kind of thing. And my daughter's like, Mom, we are at church. And I looked at her and went, well, bless their hearts. And she, we get up to this, another it's not an intersection. It's where the road actually kind of runs into this building and turns, takes a hard right in your direction. Comes this way and turns that way. And it's another one of these tight turns, and it's got one of these concrete barriers there where, had somebody been thinking, they would have been like, okay, well, why don't we take the edge off this barrier, pour it a little differently so that when people do make this turn, they're not clipping it with their back tire. No. So I pull up to the intersection, or this turn, which is already a tight turn to begin with, and 2 trucks have parked catty corner from each other. Like, one's, when I pull up, one's next to me, and then one's like across the way. Neither of them have pulled all the way into their parking spot. So they're both hanging over into a turn that is already a tight turn. And I have nothing nice to say yet again. And I am freaking morons. You know, we're at church. You think that these people would be more considerate, considering they're Christians. Blah, 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 blah. You know, how stupid can these people be? And my daughter turns to me and she goes, Mom, Jesus taught kindness, not intelligence. And I lost it. That was the funniest thing I've heard in a long time. I'm putting that on a t-shirt. Man, I want a mug with that on it. Jesus taught kindness, not intelligence. So yeah, that's my joke for the day. That was hilarious. It really was. So I'm gonna go eat my eggs and hot dogs, my bizarre combination of food. I hope that gave you a laugh. I thought it was funny. I asked her, I was like, did you read that somewhere? Where did you get it? She's like, no, I just came up with it. So yeah, that was good. So I will talk to you guys later when it's actually lunchtime now. It's about noontime. Today's Thursday. My daughter has D&D club, so she's at school late. My morning was a little weird. I'll tell you about that later. I'm gonna go eat now. So I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, I'm back. I am currently on my way to go get my eldest daughter from school. It's about 4 o'clock. She had Dungeons and Dragons Club after school today, so she stays for a couple hours. And so this morning was a weird morning. I know I mentioned it earlier. This morning was kind of a weird morning. Last night, my throat felt kind of thick and bleh, kind of feeling. Not really, not sore, but just sort of thick. I don't know. It was like almost like I had something stuck in the back of my throat. And so I went to bed last night. I'd fallen asleep on the couch. No, that was the day before. Last night I actually went to bed normal like. Sans falling asleep on the couch. And woke up this morning, throat felt okay, but I was just wiped out. I didn't feel good. I'm trying to adjust my phone, sorry. I didn't really feel good. Just exhausted. Like I had been hit by a Mack truck. It's just, everything sort of just, not necessarily achy, but just, I don't know, blah. My daughter and I like the word malaise, was sort of the feeling that I had. So I got everybody out the door, got my husband off to work, got my daughter off to school. Today my husband took my daughter to school. And I gotten breakfasts done and lunches packed and everybody out the door, and I sat down to drink my coffee like I do every morning and just like couldn't keep my eyes open. Like I practically passed out on the couch. I mean, it was just ridiculous. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and lay back down. And there are so many reasons why I don't like to take naps. One of them is like if I take a nap in the afternoon, I wake up feeling crappy. Today, however, I ended up having nightmares. Like one after another this morning after I laid back down. Just terrible nightmares. Like I had a dream that my former boss was attacked. Type of thing. So I mean just weird kind of, I don't know. And then another one, we moved into a house that was literally falling apart around us. Like the walls were falling in and things were decaying, and it was weird and creepy. And I don't normally dream. Like at night, rarely do I ever remember what I dream, but if I take a nap or like I wake up and then go back to sleep, I'll remember dreams. I'll remember things, which I hate because you end up more tired than when you went to sleep. And my fingernail broke. It is driving me nuts, and I can't get the little tiny piece that's like sticking out. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't feel, bump. I didn't feel good this morning, and then I took a nap and had terrible nightmares, and it was bizarre. Like, really sort of off morning. But once I got up from my, I don't know, I'd call it a nap. Once I got up again, I did feel better. Like my throat doesn't feel funky anymore, and so I don't know, maybe I was fighting off a little bug and just needed it or something. I have no idea, but like I never take naps. I don't like the way they make me feel. I mean, I like naps. Naps don't like me, I think is the real problem. So, yeah, it was just sort of a weird morning. And of course it meant that the baby slept in too. So maybe we were both kind of fighting something. But the problem with that is that it now has thrown the baby's entire sleep schedule off. So she 30 minutes ago fell asleep in my lap on the couch. She's in the car seat right now. She's sound asleep. So rather than her taking her normal like 2 o'clock nap, she's now taking one at like 4. It's not going to be a long nap. Like it's not going to be her normal 2 hours good solid nap. It's going to be, 30, 45 minutes in the process of getting to autumn school and picking her up and getting home. She won't sleep once we get home. So it's not going to be a good solid nap. So hopefully she'll still go to sleep at, 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight. I am planning on going to bed early. Hopefully. That's the plan. Rarely does that plan ever work out. So we shall see. Alright, well that was just the weirdness that I'd kind of mentioned. It was just bizarre, like, nightmares and crap. Yeah. Alright, well, we're doing meatloaf tonight. It's one of those that are like prepackaged. So I know it's got breadcrumbs in it, and I probably won't eat much. I may just make this a pseudo egg fast and just have eggs again tonight. I did that last night too, didn't I? Like chicken and eggs. And hot dogs and eggs this morning. I don't know. I may just do like a little piece of meatloaf. Their meatloaf is good though. A little piece of meatloaf and maybe scramble up a few eggs. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know whatever I decide. And I will talk to you guys later. Hi everyone, I am back with Babby. And the other Babby back there. Oh, she wants down. Fine. She wants my food. Come here, Babby.
She doesn't want you for your food.
Alright, maybe she doesn't. Anyway, okay, dinner tonight. It's gonna be quick. Made about 3 scrambled eggs. Couple thin slices of the meatloaf and some cheese. And we're gonna go eat. She's gonna dance. What? Here. I think she wants the bubbles. I got bubbles sitting here and she's been fussing about them.
She sees over the air conditioning thing.
Oh, my skirt flies up. Alright. We'll talk to you tomorrow.